Hello Aquarius, my name is Agatha and this is the tarot reading for the month of May 2018. It's a very general reading. If you'd like your own personal consultation, please write to dunyazade@gmail.com and I'd be delighted to work with you. This month I'm going to use the Pictorial Key Tarot for you, Aquarius. Also I'm going to use the two decks of Soul cards, 1 and 2. And for the advice card, I'm going to use the Messenger Oracle, and I'm going to start with the advice card, Aquarius. What is the advice for you, Aquarius, for the month of May 2018? What is the advice for you for the month of May 2018, Aquarius? Okay, this one. And the card that you got was Heed the Messengers. Heed the Messengers. And I'm gonna see the little guidebook. This is number 16. Heed the Messengers. Okay. So, according to the guidebook, it is easy to ignore the messengers and the signs they show you, especially when they bring a message you do not wish to hear. But now is not the time to ignore the messengers. Do not let your fear of change or discomfort silence their voices. It is time for you to stop procrastinating, to see and to hear the truth, and do what is necessary. Heed the messenger, for the wisdom they offer is born of your own intuition and need. Okay. Someone or something is trying to give you some sort of message. Okay, this is interesting. I'm going to use the Celtic cross spread, which is usually a 10-card spread, but I'm going to make it a 20-card spread because for each one of these cards I'm going to use a clarification card from the Soul cards decks. So I'm going to start with this one. Okay, Aquarius. How will the month of May 2018 will be for the sign of Aquarius? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. May 2018 for Aquarius. The central theme. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune, interesting. That which is yet not seen, the Hermit card, the Bases, the Roots, the Empress. So far, major arcana cards, interesting. The past influencing the present and the future. And you have the King of Cups, that which is in your mind or that which you want. You have the Knight of Cups, interesting. The near future, which would be like the middle of the month, which is the Three of Swords. Okay, how you feel about the month of May. The Page of Wands. Others, environment, how other people see you. You have the Page of Cups, a lot of cups. Okay, this is interesting. Fears, hopes, desires, wishes, and advice. It's the Six of Wands. And the outcome, you have the Six of Pentacles. This is so weird. I think it's in the last 3 readings, the Six of Pentacles, and I've been using different decks, keeps coming up. The Six of Pentacles keeps showing up. Now I'm going to see the Aquarius, the clarification cards for each one of these cards. So Aquarius, how will the month of May 2018 will be for the sign of Aquarius. So start like this. 1, 2, and I don't use reversal, it's like this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, Aquarius, how will the month of May 2018 is going to be for you? And the central theme, you have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune usually is connected with the planet of Jupiter. Jupiter right now is transiting the sign of Scorpio, and I think in May, if I'm not mistaken, it's still in retrograde. So Scorpio and Aquarius are in square because they are both fixed signs. So there's some sort of friction, therefore there's some sort of change, transformation that may come your way, and this is the clarification card. For some of you, you might be leaving home, there might be some sort of divorce, separation. Some of you might be the woman with a child and you might be leaving your household quite unexpectedly. If there's like a marriage on the rocks, like a partnership that was not working out, then you might leave unexpectedly. Others, it could be that your wife leaves, your partner, your spouse takes your kid. Now, I'm going to give you other examples. You might have to leave with your kid. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, because there's some sort of opportunity that came out of the blue. Let's say you are some sort of performing artist, and there's like this big, huge opportunity for you, Aquarius, in May 2018. But there's no one to stay with your kid, so you have to take your kid. And this opportunity might be like for like a week or something. You have to do a show or something. I'm giving you this example, but it could be many other things. It could be that you are offered a job in another city. You have to go now, so you're taking your kid. Or it's your spouse that for some reason is offered, for instance, a job, and you cannot take care of your kid because you work also. So your wife or your spouse has to leave, has to take your child in order to take advantage of this opportunity. But this leaving is just for like a week or 2 weeks or even a month. But there's something happening and you have to leave quick. For others, it could be also some sort of, Aquarius, some sort of health, environmental issue, like raining out of this, lots of rains, and you have to leave where you live. You have to leave. Tornadoes. I know there's a lot of that in USA. You have tornadoes and, weird stuff like that. Imagine it's something like that. Suddenly you have to leave. You have to leave your house because there's some sort of danger, but then you come back. Okay, something like that. It depends from case to case, from person to person. Now, that which is yet not seen, Aquarius, the cards that you came out was the Hermit card. I think in total you have 3 major arcana cards, if I'm not mistaken. So the Hermit card, which is another major arcana card, and this is connected with the sign of Virgo. So you might be feeling a bit alone for some reason. Let's say that your spouse had to leave for some sort of opportunity, or your spouse had to leave because there was some sort of danger in the area and they had to leave, but you had to stay. But it feels like you're alone, at least at some point. By the way, heed the messengers. And I'm looking at the bird. If you feel that the animal life is behaving quite unexpectedly, Aquarius, where you live, if the birds are behaving in a very weird way, your pets are behaving in a very weird way, everyone's pets in your neighborhood are like disappearing or something like that, just pay attention to that, because it's like they can see signs of nature changing. So pay attention to the animals, because they could be the messengers of some sort of trouble in the nature, and you need to keep safe. You need to get out fast in order to be safe. So that which is yet not seen, you have being alone, feeling alone, being alone in the dark. Also, that's what I'm getting. So maybe there's some sort of problem where you don't have electricity, you don't have light, and you feel alone, you feel like you're doing this alone. Others is that there's some sort of opportunity where you kind of have the chance to be alone and to kind of contemplate life and to go within yourself and to really think about what is important to you. There's many different ways of seeing this. Then, Aquarius, the next two cards are in the position of the basis, the root, the causes, and you have the Empress card, which is quite a nice card, and this speaks of, to me, motherhood, but also speaks of nature. Okay, Mother Nature, that's what I'm getting. So motherhood, it might be connected if there's something that where you have to leave. Again, could be a business opportunity, a job opportunity, or there's something around in your neighborhood where you have to leave. It's like your first concern is with your kids. So to me, the Empress card right now, it's more like motherhood type of energy. Like you're worried about your kid. If you take this opportunity, if you go to another city, you might take the kid with you, your child with you, your daughter, your son, or you want to provide more for them because this, whatever opportunity it is, it's a good one. It's like it will give you money, it will give you more prosperity and abundance. Yes, this is a clarification card. It's like in the middle of a thunderstorm, I would say, or a bad, in the middle of things not going well in terms of money, there's this flower which is blossoming. So things might be going bad for other people, but suddenly there's like an opportunity for you to have money and to have more abundance and prosperity, and you can use that in order to take care of your child. There's one way of reading it. Another way of reading it, like I said, is that Mother Nature is kind of waking up and doing some crazy stuff, okay? And again, there's like strong winds, tornado, there's like something weird going on. And you might live in some place where you have rocky mountains, like a lot of mountains, and like the wind is coming through the mountains, the wind, the tornado, whatever it is, it's like Mother Nature just behaving, how do I say this, bad shit, I'm sorry to say this, it's behaving in a very kind of dangerous way and kind of out of the blue, kind of like this, and you have to prepare, you have to just leave immediately, almost immediately. So if you can, I don't want to scare you or anything like that, okay? Just because I'm reading this in the cards doesn't mean it's going to happen, okay? Okay? Again, I'm not a psychic, I'm just reading the cards, okay? I don't see things, I don't have visions, I have intuition like everyone else does, but my opinion is, one must give more more importance to rationality, okay? Yes, space to intuition and all of that, but let's try to be rational first. So, if you live in a place where normally weird stuff happens in terms of weather, be prepared and pack something, have something already packed, okay? Just in case. I'm not telling you it's going to happen, I'm not telling you that. If, for instance, if something happens, you have something already. You have a bag for you, you have a bag for your kids. It's ready to go. Okay? Have batteries. That's what I'm getting also. Have batteries in place. Have sources of light. Have something. Have night, the flash, the night flash. What else? And see the birds, how they behave, see the pets, pay attention, just use rationality and logic, that's it. And again, this is for those who live in a place where the weather is kind of weird, and it's getting weirder and weirder through the time. Even where I live, things are a bit weird lately. Lately is in the last few years. Anyway, moving on to the next two cards, and they are in the position of the past, influencing the present and the future. You have the Knight of Cups. Because there's so many cups, you have like several cups here. Also could be flash flooding, could be anything connected with water, like boom, like lots of water. Even rain, lots of rain. The level of the water, the rivers, just going up, like almost in a very fast way, in a very unexpected sort of way. What else could it be? Hailstorms, also hail. I think I'm saying it correctly. So you have the King of Cups, and you have this as a clarification card. To me, it's like going around in a cycle, but at the same time, it's like a cycle closing. So the King of Cups can represent a man, but because this is a very general reading, it can also be a woman in his or her late 30s or after the age of 40, from a water sign like Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. This is a very emotionally together guy. He's there for you. He's emotionally present. This could even be a father figure. Could be your father, could be your grandfather, could be an older brother. Someone who's always there for you, someone who loves unconditionally, someone who's very intuitive, someone who knows how to give good advice, someone who supports you emotionally, someone who knows how to defend himself or herself, knows how to put boundaries in terms of other people's emotions, but at the same time knows how to take care of them, knows how to be supportive, okay? Does not get inundated by their problems, meaning doesn't allow their problems to affect him or her, because they have solid surroundings around them, but they do empathize and they do care for you. Okay, so this is a person. This is a clarification card. It feels like maybe you had problems, the same type of problems, and you kept going to this person to talk about these problems. Oh, I have this problem. And it's like going round and round and round, going back to this person and talking about your problems, and this person is always present. It could even be a therapist, you know? It could even be a doctor. You have some sort of health issues and you go to your doctor. And maybe this is like a chronic type of illness and you go to your doctor. Okay, in a least positive way of reading these two cards together, maybe this guy, because I don't read reversals, so this guy could also be read in a not so positive way. This person could be a manipulative sort of person that keeps you hanging on, and you all keep going back to him or her, and doesn't really allow you to solve your own problems, just wants to keep you coming to him or her. If this is a relationship, something might change where you snap out of this relationship and just leave, for instance. And maybe it's because you are a mother or a parent and you need to protect your kids. And by doing so, you know that you're doing that which is you know that you're behaving in a good way, but you also know that you are absolutely alone, that you have to do this on your own and following your own star. If you are with a guy and this guy isn't behaving properly, is not a very good person, manipulative sort of person, you feel that in order to protect your kids, you have to leave. Okay, this is one way of reading it. Now, if this person is an actual doctor and you have some sort of issues and you keep going to this person because he or she is treating you, it could be an actual chronic illness and you need the help of this person. Yes, and this is the past. So this person has some sort of influence in you, in your life, in a negative way. If this is a doctor, this is the type of doctor that gives bad pills, gives medication in order to keep you hooked. And this is not the type of good doctor. This is This is not a good doctor, I would say, in a negative way, even though, generally I don't see it that way. I see it more as a supportive type of person. So if this is a doctor, he's like prescribing you with pills that keep you addicted somehow, and you have to keep going back to him in order to preserve yourself and to preserve your kids. You decide you have to stop this cycle and do something to take care of yourself. And if there's like some sort of addiction problem, I really hope that is not the case. I really hope that is not the case. Okay, that which is in your mind you have, or that which you want, you have the Knight of Cups. And this is a clarification card. There's some sort of offering, and you're considering this offering, and this offering might have come up like out of the blue, kind of happened really fast, and you don't know if this is a good or a bad offering, just considering it. Like, you keep thinking about this offer. I'm thinking that perhaps you probably are going to accept it. But, maybe this is a bit way too good to be true. But whatever it is, it's some sort of opportunity, and it might require for you to travel. Okay? It might require for you to travel, and you consider this. Should I? Shouldn't I? Now, the next two cards are in the position of the near future, because this is a reading for May 2018, Aquarius. I would say it's like middle of May. In the middle of May, 15th, 16th of May, there's a very big event, astrologically speaking. The planet Uranus enters the sign of Taurus. And Uranus is the planet of the unexpected, of shocking revelations, of revolution, of individuality, and you have the Three of Swords. So it might connect with you. There's something that could unexpectedly happen in the middle of May 2018, Aquarius, that you might feel like a betrayal, and it might really hurt you. It might really break your heart. It might really wound you. Like, you feel like your heart is broken. Maybe this decision of going on a trip and taking this opportunity, maybe this was not something that truly was a real offering, or maybe this, whatever opportunity came your way, was not something good. And this is the clarification card. It feels like this person is regretful, and they're like, behind this person, this big head, there's a small head that seems to be happy. So someone is happy with your misery. Okay, there's one way of reading it. Another way of reading this card is that I'm focusing on the fact there's raining. There's raining, and I just talked about raining and some sort of weather conditions, some sort of like nature just going kind of berserk, and maybe it would be wise for you to be prepared. So it's like that, something unexpectedly, nature just goes nuts, and that might cause like a really severe problem to you and to the people around you, and might, this is why you're sad, because but your kid, especially if you have a young kid, your kid kind of takes it as an adventure, that you're sad and you feel that this might be very dangerous, but your kid is like, yay, road trip or something like that. Your kid is not sad, your kid is fine. Okay, this is how I see it. So something unexpected might happen, but it could be something which might not be all that positive. And throughout all of this, you might feel rather alone. Okay? Also, you might have to take a trip. Another thing that I'm getting is that, again, if you have to take a trip, because the Knight of Cups is also, it's through water. There's like, maybe like the level of water is rising up to a point where you don't know if your car is able to pass, because this horse is on water. And here the clarification card of that which is in your mind it feels like a person with a candle, with sources of light. So just, have batteries, have multiple sources of light, have all of that. Just ready, just in case. Then the next two cards, Aquarius, represent you, or they symbolize you. And you have the Page of Wands, which is the messenger. So you might get like an unexpected, I would say, message of some kind, an email, a phone call, a text. Now this could be this opportunity that presents itself to you, yes, or it could be something connected with the weather. And this is a clarification card. It's kind of weird, this card. It feels like two people. But is it the same person? It kind of feels like one person is looking at the other person. It kind of feels like a mirror. So are you like, is this reality? Whatever message are you getting, is this the real thing? Is this a real message? And it's interesting that the message, the knight, I'm sorry, not the knight, the Page of Wands, and I keep talking about messengers, and the advice for you is heed the messengers. Heed the messengers. Listen to the message. Listen to the message. Like, pay attention to the message, whatever it is. I don't know. It feels like a good thing. It feels like, to you, at least you feel it's a good thing. If this is a business opportunity, a job opportunity, something like that, it kind of feels like that, Aquarius. But I don't know if it is. But at least you feel that it's good. And again, it's like two people here. Here it's two people. And in the central theme, you have two people, a mother and a child. And I'm thinking that this message might concern you and your kid if you have kids. Others, it's like, if there's a message, you have to see if it's real or not. Okay? And then the next two cards are in the position of the environment, people surrounding you, or how other people see you. And you have another message. You have the Page of Cups. To me, this is your kid. So the Page of Cups can represent someone young. So I would say your kid, if you have children. And this is the clarification. And to me, it's like a guardian angel, like securing a child. So to me, it's like telling, these two cards together tell me that your child, if you do have a child, is safe. Is always safe, and the angels or his guardian angel is protecting your kid, even when he plays, when he or she does, like that silly stuff that kids do. Sometimes they get in trouble, sometimes they don't listen to the advice of parents. But he's safe. That's what I'm getting. It's like he's always safe. His guardian angel is protecting him. So he's safe. And he's having fun. I don't know what it is that might be happening, Aquarius, in May 2018. But he's having fun. Even if it's something to do with the weather. To him, it's an adventure. That's how he... I'm not going to read this, how other people see you. How other people see you, yes, I can read it. It's like you are the guardian angel of your kid if you have kids. I'm sorry for those who don't have children. I keep getting a strong message of children. This is probably more relevant for those who have kids. And I said children, it could be even your grandkid. Could even be your niece or your nephew, and you're taking care of them in May 2018, and something happens and you have to protect them. Okay. So others might be seeing you as the guardian angel of a young child, who could be your kid, or this is your kid, and your kid is like, it's fun, everything is fun, but he's being protected. I would say that he's safe. Now the next two cards are in the position, he or she are in the position of wishes, dreams, fears, and advice, and you have the Six Okay, the Six of Wands, which is again, no, this has many different meanings, but one of the meanings is a trip, a successful trip. So if you have to travel quite fast to get out of something or a place, what you want is for this trip to be successful. And this is the clarification card. It feels like a woman. Oh my God, I just noticed something. This is a woman with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hands, so she has to do a lot of things, and she seems to be wounded on the head. So I'm going to give this as an example. I'm not saying this is going to happen, okay? Again, I'm not a psychic. I'm not a psychic, okay? Okay. Imagine that you need to leave a place quickly because the water is rising, because something weird about the weather, like I'm seeing the clouds here, like it's about to rain, or it's about to, like there's going to be like a storm, a tornado or something, and you have to do a lot of things at once to take care of everything. Therefore the 6 arms. But you're afraid you get wounded, that you get wounded in a way that you can't successfully exit this bad situation. If indeed it's a bad situation, you're afraid you get knocked on the head or something like that, and you won't be able to do that. You won't be able to successfully leave. Okay, if this has to do with a business opportunity, what you want is that this business opportunity, this voyage journey that you have to do, even be successful. Even if you have to do everything by yourself. Again, if you are, for instance, an artist, a singer, a performer of some kind, I would say that you are the type, you are your own agent, and you have to do all of the things alone, meaning you have to be your own team. You have to set up the equipment alone. There's no groupies. There's no one who helps you. Okay, I say groupies. It's not the proper word. I'm sorry. It's like you have to do. That's you want to do everything alone successfully. Okay, not that you want. It's like kind of have to, because maybe you have to. Okay, but you want this trip to be successful, even if you have to do everything on your own. I'm going to read this more like a hope and a dream. Now, as an advice, I would say that in order to be successful, you have to take care of things by yourself. Meaning, you are the one who has to do everything. Meaning, if you are told, at one point, if you are told something like that, oh, don't worry about this part of business, we'll take care of it, or I'll take care of it. No, mind everything. Have 6 hands, mind everything in order to be successful. Okay, if you have to leave quickly your neighborhood, you should be the one that makes sure everything is prepared. Don't trust anyone, do it yourself. Okay, prepare the bags, check the bags, even if other people have prepared them. Don't worry, I've prepared the bags. Okay, just check it. Just mind every tiny little detail in order for this trip to be successful. See the car. Okay, see the car. Go and check. Go and see. Go to the mechanic and see if everything is okay with the car. Have trial runnings. See where you can exit. See if everything is okay with the car. I would say that would be the advice. If this is an opportunity, again, a business opportunity, mind everything yourself, and also feel that you are successful and demand to be treated as a successful person. Now, the outcome, you have the 6 of Pentacles, and this is the clarification card. This is kind of weird, this card. I don't know how to read this one. Actually, I do know how to read this one. Okay. This means help. 6 of Pentacles or 6 of Coins. There's some sort of help available to you in May 2018, Aquarius. If you need help in order to escape a certain bad situation, you will have help. Okay. The exact type of help that you need, the amount required, like not too much of help. You have the exact type of help that you need, you will have it. Not too much and not too little. It's the exact amount of help that you need, you will have it. If you get paid, if this is an opportunity, yes, you're going to get paid, but it's not going to be like over the top. It's going to be like, okay. It's going to be like, it's not bad. No, it could be better, but at the same time, it's more or less fair. Now, looking at the clarification card, this is a woman, and she, I don't know if she just left a room, or she's about to enter, or she is in a room, but she's not exactly dressed. To me, it feels like if this is a situation where you need to exit your home in your neighborhood because of weather conditions, it feels like it happens at night, or you are at home resting in the middle of the night and you have to get up quickly and you have to take care of things immediately. And it's like you are woken up kind of unprepared, but you will have help, probably from other neighbors, probably from people in the household. If this is an opportunity in terms of business, it feels again that you're kind of doing it by yourself. You're doing it alone. You don't have much help. You are paid, yeah, but it's you're doing it alone in a way that kind of feels unfair to you. It's not exactly unfair, but you feel that they could have paid a little bit more. And again, it feels also that you have to do everything by yourself. Taking care of the equipment and stuff like that. So I don't know, I'm more thinking more connected with the weather. It's more the weather type of situation. This could also be some sort of, if there's like a love relationship that has finalized. At the end of the month, you might get news that you'll get an alimony or get money to you, but it's not enough money. It's like half of the money that you need in order to survive, you and your kid if you have children. Okay, so there's many different ways of reading these cards. And that's it, Aquarius. This is the reading that I have for you for May 2018. It's a very general reading. If you like your own personal consultation, please write to dunyazade@gmail.com and I'd be delighted to work with you. Bye bye.